Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I was called to do another reading. So if this is your reading, you'll know because it'll make your heartstrings sing. It'll resonate within your spirit. And if it does, then you can pick it up and run with it. And if it does not, you know it is not yours. So just leave it where you found it and keep checking back. So whose tarot reading is this? Who are you anyway? And what is going on? Let's just God, thank you for the perfect message for those who are meant to find it in divine timing, anywhere in time. And space, really? And space, okay. So, 3 more. And we're just going to see what is the message that wants to come out. Hello, Carla, Rosalie, and Lee. So thankful and grateful that y'all could be here to join me today. You never know when I'm going to go live, so it does behoove you to have the notifications turned on. It's Katora. Hey, girl. The Star. Happy Juneteenth. Yes, the Star. And that's card number 17, Major Arcana. The Star is a blessing, man. There's so much in this card. In particular, with the imagery here, what we present is a winner. And you are the center of attention. Yes. Wow. You made something that's absolutely beautiful. You're feeling fantastic. You're shining bright. You're looking like the star that shines bright and everybody else is in a dark night. And the award goes to, is what I hear. And the award goes to, and we're so thankful and grateful you could be here. I feel like this is a recognition of where you're at. Whether this is happening in your physical experience or spiritually, like you feel like you're really glowing right now. Like you're feeling really proud of yourself for where you're at. And it's like you're acknowledging everything about yourself, and as a result of setting that energy, which life has shown you, it's like, it's not like you're just making shit up. This is like the world around you has conspired to prove to you that you're a shining star. No matter who you are, shining bright, you'll see what you can truly be. Crossed by the 7 of Wands. Cleaning up your vibration. Vanessa, welcome. Rosalie, welcome. Yes, this is like, hold on, cleaning up. So somebody is actually like, there's a huge award ceremony and there's a whole lot of cleanup to be done. Ooh, I'm getting, you've had the opportunity to show how much you've cleaned up. I feel like there's an inspection, and this can be literal, physical, at somebody's job, in a relationship of some sort, or this can be spiritual. You have to know how it resonates in your spirit. But there's like an inspection. It's like you can't find, they're not able to find anything to knock down your points. And if it was to work in the opposite, it's like the amount of points you've racked up is like ridiculous. So let's see. These cards are just flying, y'all. Below you, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. It did come out in reverse, which is interesting because it's giving me that internal spiritual energy very strongly. But it's also showing me that anywhere where there's been a disagreement or a disassociation or a dissonance between your feeling and that of another person, there is some success around this. So it's like We don't feel the same way about something, but I shine bright through this, and um, under inspection, you can't really find anything to fault. In the past energy, you have the Nine of Pentacles, doing the work, washing them dishes. Ooh, that's so delectable. Thank you. You eat off of your dishes. You clean up that which you utilize as your main tool of nourishment. Mm, that's so spiritual. Did you hear that? You cleaned up the main tool you utilize as your source of spiritual nourishment. And what is that main source? It's your energy. It's your vibration. Mm. And so you're shining. And it's like on a spiritual level where you're being, either your higher self would be checking you. It's like you're finding yourself doing a divine job with the number 7 of wands showing up, doing a divine job of catching any little tiny bits of residue of any low vibration. And so you're just really sparkling, gleaming energetically. And it's like anywhere where there's an energy that surrounds that would love to cause upset, with the Two of Cups in reverse, because of the inner connection that you have going on, it always ends up writing it anyhow. So it's like you're able to process your experience outside and what comes your way outside through a pure vibration where you really understand, like, it's all in my hands. And I have cleaned up every bit of the tools that I use to process this. So now it's like the knife cuts cleaner because it's being sharpened. You know, the plate is delicious to eat off of because it's clean. We don't teach off a dirty plate. We got to clean up our vibration. And so this is realizing, like, my vibration is um, flowing from me, and that is eventually affecting my physical experience. So I'm moving into the energy of being more careful what I choose, being more careful, more full of care about what I'm choosing as I choose to focus. There are 7 cups to choose from. What choice will I make? I have a choice coming up to make. 7 opportunities coming in for someone. You got 7 opportunities coming in. Somebody has 7 important days ahead of them. And it's like, ooh, for 7 days, there's a challenge coming up. Spirit's giving us a challenge. Our homework, our challenge, should we choose to accept it? Butterfly Nation, Masters of Transformation, is for 7 days to give strong focus to where is the biggest blessing today. In order to find the biggest blessing, you have to find more than one, and making a big fuss about it. So social networking or vlogging or something about it, like make a big deal, like really focus on it. For 7 days, I'm hearing that would do some strong, energetic movement, momentum, expanding of capacity, expansion. It would grow the amount of pleasing blessings to look at. Yeah. I like Katura's comment. She says, planning strategically. Yes. And Rosalie says, let's clean up all negative bullcrap that comes our way. And girl, I'm a freaking bull. I'm the Taurus. So let me trigger you some more. I was just having this whole conversation about how, I didn't realize how triggering I am for people, and like my facial expressions, my words, and the way I appear sometimes, and just the way I can be very triggering. So triggering is good, yes. And bull crap, that's what triggering is. Bull crap. So deal with the bull crap. What is, and as I'm speaking on this tangent, it's saying, that which is earth, the physical 3D experience. Ultimately, that's what the suit of pentacles really represents, is physical 3D. Thank you. What does God really want us to know right now? Queen of Cups. You've already seen the outcome of these things. You already know so much. You're so intuitively in touch, able to really grasp concepts and utilize your skill to receive from your headspace, from spirit. You know how the calling of your soul is always calling you to something that's going to help you to evolve and to grow. And it leads to ultimate fulfillment, though. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Queen of Cups and Seven of Cups. Together, they're saying to me that you will definitely be able to receive whatever you visualize upon. And this is like universal law. We know this already. We know this. If you're attracted to this channel, you've already heard the phrase law of attraction, most likely. If you haven't, then you're ready to grasp that. And it's one of many laws, but it's one of the most important laws, because it's going to take you down a path of becoming the vibrational match to who and what you want. And really, in all reality, people, granted, there are the exceptions who have been, who relish the dark, right? There are those who relish the dark, but for the most part, humans relish light and happy experiences and are always reaching for that. And even where ones relish the dark, it's because there's a assignment of a definition of how pain and pleasure are experienced and the purposes of them in their life. They are not always accurate truths, but it doesn't matter. Once the human has accepted it, it becomes their accurate truth. Gratefully enough, most humans are still reaching for a better feeling place, whether they're conscious of it or not. Okay, so that needed to come out. Let's see more about you, though. Let's see what you're up to here. The Wheel of Fortune came out, and I'm getting that I should accept both of the cards that came out for this position. The Queen of Swords, this is awesome. This is you knowing that things are over, and so anywhere where you're allowing things to you've been allowing anything, it's like it's time to pluck your beautiful flowers. Yes, it's time to pluck your beautiful flowers. It's time to bring them into your house. Interesting. She only goes to the garden to cut the roses when she's going to dethorn them and bring them in and put them in a beautiful vase. But for that to happen, they've got to get cut from the plant. So there's a cutting going on, a Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is taking a risk, especially in this card where we have a roulette wheel and some casino chips. Hello, Lola. So this is taking a gamble. Somebody here is taking a gamble on the Queen of Swords energy. So here we have somebody who is dealing with a person who they love very much. The Queen of Swords is interesting, though, because she can be very good at presenting herself as very, very happy. But there's the other side of her, because it's a two-edged sword. It's a double-edged blade, and it's like it can cut both ways. The Queen of Swords very much is establishing of exactly what I'm willing to accept. So there's a strong shift in the boundaries that are kept, and there is the choosing a lot better. It's like, okay, what you're bringing me, how do I feel about that? What do I want to do about that? Is that for me? Is it not for me? Am I going to accept this? Here we have somebody who's realizing that everything is not for me. Is this what I want? And it doesn't necessarily mean the cutting off of a person or a situation. It could be a change in how something is approached. Let's see. Seven of Swords. When whoever or whatever you're dealing with is like looking at you like she must know something. When the people out there look at you, first off, pause from the message. Go into 777. There is good fortune here with the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, yes, yes, yes. Whatever you are doing where you're shining, you've cleaned up your vibration, you've realized that the external manifestation comes from within. You're not looking externally for the fulfillment. You're looking rather at where there is a lack of fulfillment externally, and then you're beginning to do the work to figure out, well, how do I get there? As a matter of fact, it's showing me the daily message that I did within the last, how many hours ago did I do it? I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours. Anyways, from the time of this video being posted. And that video was talking about our happiness being unconditional. So somebody here is really realizing, like, if I can make my happiness unconditional, what would that do to my world? And how would that change my fate, my destiny, my fortune in this 3D experience? I know, like I know that I can figure it out. And anywhere where I'm doing too much with my masculine energy, which is trying so hard, putting force into it and trying, masculine energy is go, 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 right? Feminine energy is in mastery in this, where it's like utilizing the brain, the mind, the thought pattern. Not even the emotional part, but just the mental capacity. Knowing that regardless of how I feel, and yes, I am thinking about how I feel with the Queen of Cups in the headspace, at the same time, I know that what I focus upon is what is going to change my fortune if that is my choice. And so I'm going to be very specific and deliberate about what I focus on. And the world out there is looking at you and they're saying, oh, she knows something. And it's like the people want to know. The people want to know. Somebody could be even gossiping around you. And it's funny because it's like anywhere where somebody is trying to talk bad about you, it just really looks bad on them. So I really wouldn't worry too much about it. As a matter of fact, when it comes back to you that somebody has been talking on your name, or you know what I'm saying, trying to throw some salt on your game, just remember that they're showing their true colors to the ones who hear, right? And it actually has no bearing on you. There's no bearing on you whatsoever. And the reason why you've attracted this is because of and I hear, yes, you have attracted this. You have attracted this, but it's because of your impeccable state, because of the raised vibration. So, when the light gets real bright, so do the shadows. And this is why over the past so long, we've been talking about being that shadow master, spiritual ninja, you know what I'm saying? Like duck and move, turn the corner at the right time, like divine timing on point, energy on point, just sensing and knowing when to move, when to be, how to be, right? It's affecting everything. And so, of course, others are observant. And for a lot of you, it's not even bad gossip. You know what I'm saying? There's a few out there that we have who are still like trying to throw salt on the game and stuff. For the most part, though, you got a good buzz going, baby. Word of mouth. Yes, this is like when I'm getting Lee at one point. Lee, hello, Lee. Lovely to have you here. She asked me to speak more about business and some of the things I learned through business. So something is coming up now, and it is that No matter how or why they spoke about me, they were speaking about me. And before you knew it, like I would walk around Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? A city where I don't have, I established roots here. I've been in this city for 18 years, right? I've been doing in my career in this city since what year did I start? Oh shoot, I kind of forgot. Oh, I got licensed in 2007. Is that correct? Yes. Moved to my own place in 2008. No. Yes? No. Yes. That is correct. Oh my goodness. And now it's 2020, right? And it's like the whole time realizing and evolving in trying to create so much force to try to bring in business and try. I remember passing out thousands of flyers and that shit, like one flyer came back, and the one flyer that came back out of those thousands was the one that I was taking the kids to the movie. My old school broke down, asked for a jump, ended up needing to get a tow, but the lady that was so sweet and was going to give us a jump, like my daughter ran and gave her a flyer, and that lady is still with me now. You know what I'm saying? She's been with me my whole career. And the thing of it is, that was the one flyer that came back, not all the forced ones. So my life experience has taught me this, and so it's like people are now looking at you and they're saying like, she really figured out some shit, because look at how things have evolved for her, right? And so there's people though, most people are really looking at whatever it is that you've been focused upon creating and making your choices. You got big choices to make about this situation right now, but there's a few people out there who like to talk crap, and you know what, all you got to do is just remember who you are, because the only time that their opinions about you matter is when you focus upon them. You know what I'm saying? And over those years of being out there trying to make the business work and all this stuff, like, people would try to convince me of how I needed to do business and what I should be doing and stuff like that. But it wasn't in alignment with me. I had my own vision. So however they felt about that, like, it was not my problem to try to fix that. My problem was, how do I continue to shine my light even though they can't see why I shine the way I do? Or maybe they can't even make out, maybe they ain't even able to compute my shine. Maybe they can't see the dimension on which I shine. That's okay. Still I shine. I feel like Maya Angelou, and still I rise. No, and still I shine. You know what I'm saying? And still I shine. I need to make a painting of that. And still I shine. Yes, I need to write this down. Pause. Guys, I love you. I'm so thankful and grateful that you're here. Let me write this down. And still I shine. Okay. So let's look at the innermost vibration that we have. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay. Somebody is saying that this connection, somebody's got a strong emotional, romantic connection with a person that is their fresh beginning. You feel like this is a fresh start. You're hoping for a fresh start. Anybody who's watching this video, you're creating a fresh start externally because you're creating a fresh start internally by really like paying heed to all of your behaviors and your emotions and your thoughts and your words, and creating a cohesive pattern that is different than what you had before, what you came up with, the way your mother talked, the way your grandmother talked, the way your father talked, the way everybody in your world talked, the teachers, the TV, whatever, the way they responded to things. Some of you is very strongly coming through. Like, you grew up in a family where people was all out for their own, and everybody seemed to have to struggle and fight for their shit, you know. And it's like, now I don't have to do all that. Now I don't have to do all that because I changed things in my life by following my intuition, by paying attention and believing that I could have more. I had a vision for my life. And now, as a result of shining and becoming that, becoming the vibrational match that the universe has evolved me into being, which I'm telling you, I had a vision of a successful business where I'll get paid a stupid amount of money to make some stupid amount of art that was so stupid to some people, but it would be insane and from my heart. And people loved it. And I believed in the love that I have for my nails, right? And as my career evolved and others had their thing to say and they put in their 2 cents, it didn't really matter because I already knew what I was and I just kept moving and grooving and kept doing what I was doing. And it paid off. It really has paid off, and you have that. You have that. And in that journey, you realize, oh shit, I thought I had to make something happen. No, I had to believe that it was already done, and I had to align my mind with that and follow my inspired course of action. Make my choice and move in that direction confidently, knowing that as I did so, the universe and God was always there, loving me, showing me how loved I am. Yeah, showing me how bright they love my shine. The universe loves it when we shine. Oh my goodness. So what do we get? What do we get in the end here? The Knight of Cups. It's like they love you. They love you. It's coming in. It's coming in. So Three of Pentacles. It's coming in your work. You're getting love. In work, somebody's been waiting for an opportunity to move on. It's coming, and it's coming in a happy way. Somebody at work has been waiting on an opportunity to move on, and you're going to get the great opportunity to move on. This is something that you have gone back and forth about over the years, and it's because you want to move from a more money-based financial world. So you could be deal or hard goods. You could be like the manager of a department store, or you could be an investment banker, or you could be a person who makes painting. No, 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 not so much paintings. Let me rewind and rewind that because that's something you might move on to. But I really feel like whatever you do, there's something tangible to it or financially based. You could be building something. You could work in a warehouse. You could be somebody who works like with food. Maybe you're in a restaurant business or something like that. And you're really thinking of changing more to something that's more for entertainment is what I feel like. You thinking on changing to something more entertainment based, where it helps people to de-stress and decompress is part of somebody's plan there. Show me what else. Show me what else. Let me see. What about as pertains to romantic interest? Because somebody is considering their options. They're hoping you say to yourself, I look good. I got my stuff together. I'm shining bright. Everybody's paying attention to me. I just got to choose which one I want. And when I see the one I want, I'm going to go for the one I want. But I do want someone new. And if it's not right for me, I will cut that stuff off so quick. Before the wind even blow, I'm gonna let them know. Not entertaining anything that's not for me, because I'll be able to sense its energy immediately. Okay. In regards to romance, you're getting the opportunities coming in. These people want to talk to you. They want to know you. They looking at you. They choosing you. Yes. The Hangman, the Temperance card, ooh, and the Sun. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, all majors in love. All majors in love. If this isn't somebody you have known at this time, it's somebody that you will meet, who you have had. You have such a strong energetic tie. There's such a strong vibrational resonance to where you could have had physical manifestations at other times together before. Okay, somebody here is going to be dealing with the situation between a Sagittarius and a Leo placement in the birth chart, and maybe even in the 12th house or the 8th house. Somebody here is going to be meeting a person while they're out. celebrating somebody's birthday in particular. Um, Somebody in romance is going to be seeing a lot spiritual on a spiritual level in regards to romance. Somebody's going to be getting a lot of messages, a lot of downloads about the other facets of the outcomes of the relationships they've had and how they, in particular, you have contributed to different things. And I feel like an owning of responsibility, and maybe even in speaking to somebody's spirit to say, hey, you know what? I realized that this was my fault. I did this. I didn't realize it. You used to try to tell me, but I just couldn't see it. Well, I see it now. And so some of you, if you know these people are still connected romantically with this person, you can have a conversation where you're like, hey, guess what? I just realized like what I've been doing the whole time. I just had epiphany, right? Mm-mm-mm. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So again, we're talking about the energy of emotion. We're talking about reciprocal, harmonious emotion. We're talking about a number where things flow, a lot of flow in the number six, right? Flow, all in there. Something pleasurable. There's a deck that I have that calls it the Lord of Pleasure. So somebody is going to be attracting. So for somebody who's in a relationship already, like a long-term relationship, I just feel like a lot of great times with you and your partner, things that y'all have been waiting to do for a long time. It's like you guys are like, we're gonna do this bucket list right now, and you guys are still like younger or whatever. But somebody doesn't call it a bucket list, of course, but that's just to get the gist across. Anyways, I just feel like overall you have really learned to follow your vibration, and you're putting practical application to your everyday life so much so that it's like everywhere you go, it's like you won the jackpot, 777. Good luck. I'm winning. Win, win, win. No matter what, got money on my mind. I can never get it up. And every time, well, look, somebody's what? Oh my God. So somebody is dealing, that is not an accident. Those were not the lyrics, and I know it. Somebody is dealing with a partner. Wow, somebody is dealing with a partner where you feel really in love with your partner, but you and your partner have just had a discussion or about to have a discussion in which your partner has like erectile dysfunction or something like that, or whatever reason, like can't get it up, like this really is coming through, and they just aren't able. And so there's a conversation, and there is a uh, surprise on the way. Whether this is the feminine energy or the masculine energy, or however this works, or you know what I'm saying, in whatever non-binary or whatever form or facet your love shines in. This is about opening up opportunities. Somebody is deciding to invite aids into the room, like creams or toys, or somebody is really freaking open. No, I don't see that. Sorry, I don't see that. No. Yeah, somebody has been thinking about and maybe there'll be conversation about introducing third parties, but I just don't see it. It's not in the final card. It's two people together who are so stuck on each other. So there's a spicing up of the bedroom love life I see going on all up in here. And it's like 7 days a week for somebody right now. Ooh, somebody about to get it 7 days a week. Somebody saying it's been 7 months, or yeah, somebody saying it's been 7 months since I had. So now, guess what? Yeah, in the eighth month. If it's been 7 months, honey, on the eighth month, expect to change around your um, love life there. And for somebody that is very sexual, it has a very sexual charge to it. I just gotta say, all right. So that's all. That's it. I hear. Are we done? Yeah, yeah, we're done. We're done with this one. So if this is your reading, who are you? What am I talking about? Put something in the comment. Y'all can show me love anytime you want. We appreciate it. And until next time, love you. Ladies.